There's no way in denying that most people today carries a phablet in their pockets. At times, they're sometimes much more useful than a normal smartphone. As the Galaxy Note from Samsung is getting the most attention at the moment, ASUS is the dark knight that attempts to steal the spotlight and have created its own version of the Galaxy Note. I'm Warren from KL Gadget Guide. This is the full review of the Fonepad Note 6 from ASUS. The 6-inch phablet has the very same design language to the original Fonepad that we have reviewed last time. The design is executive-like with its dark grey metal finishing and doesn't squeak like a cheap plastic device. Though ASUS mentioned that the Fonepad Note 6 is pocket-friendly, it is bulky and heavy in its class. We had a hard time to put it into our pockets. The Fonepad Note 6 has an Intel Atom Z2580 2GHz dual-core processor, 2GB of RAM, 16GB of built-in memory with microSD expansion. It supports GSM and HSPA Plus networks and powered by a 3200 mAh battery. Although we are not satisfied with the form factor of the phablet, it feels sturdy and solid. The Full HD resolution IPS display shows bright and accurate colors with great visibility under direct sunlight. Touch sensitivity is also decent. ASUS used to impress us with the original Fonepad software by keeping its stock Android user interface and included some useful apps. Fortunately, the Fonepad Note 6 brought back our favorite features from its predecessor, such as Instant Dictionary, Parental Locker, and App Backup. However, ASUS have attempted to skim out the user interface this time by changing cosmetics of app icons and default apps, which causes the user experience to be choppy at times, despite having decent amount of RAM and CPU power. Most phablets offer special software features due to a larger screen. The Fonepad Note 6 fails to deliver that value. The lack of huge screen optimized widgets, maintaining a standard 4x4 app drawer arrangement, no floating widgets, and multi-window multitasking. The Fonepad stylus functionality is also very limited. You can only do stuff like scribbling notes, hovering the stylus above the screen to navigate websites and home screen, and cropping an image. One-handed operation is also poorly implemented, which you can only enable it by pulling down the notifications bar, and we certainly don't think it's usable due to the bulky form factor. Entertainment is where the Fonepad Note 6 shines. The phablet boasts dual front stereo speakers on the top and bottom of the display, similar to HTC's boom sound. Although the speakers may not have boom sound quality, it still managed to produce crisp and clean audio, making music listening and movie watching a great experience. Not to forget to mention, Audio Wizard now works on both speaker and headphone modes, which really enhances the audio experience on specific tasks. Sadly, audio modes will have to be changed manually. The phablet supports Miracast wireless display and USB on the go out of the box. Gaming performance on the Fonepad Note 6 isn't great despite having a huge and high-res display. Frame rates can be choppy on graphics demanding games. However, most games will work fine with no app crashes. The phablet also maintains a warm temperature despite heavily loaded. The camera app from ASUS continues to be an interesting one since the original Fonepad. We love how its smart autofocus works, and ASUS have cared to include some interesting camera modes this time. There's even zero shutter lag to ensure that you never miss capturing that perfect moment. The 8-megapixel camera on the Fonepad Note 6 is a great performer, though pictures can come out looking grainy with oversaturated colors at times. Video recording performance is acceptable with clear sound recording. Check out our post at KL Gadget Guide for more samples. Performance benchmarks on the Fonepad Note 6 is pretty similar to the Lenovo K900 we reviewed a few months back, as it has the same hardware specifications. The phablet scores 6,724 points and 20,143 points in Quadrant and Antutu respectively. The Fonepad also performs well in loading graphics-heavy websites. Battery life on the Fonepad Note 6 is reasonably good. With light to mid-weight usage, the phablet managed to last us around 17 hours with always-on HSPA Plus data connection, an hour of music streaming, on and off instant messaging and web browsing. Most of the battery drain is attributed to the huge display. Call quality over Maxis HSPA Plus network is good. Our callers reported clear sound even in noisy environments. At the end of the day, ASUS has a lot to learn from its competitors in making a great smartphone. We have seen the company's transformer tablets and pad phones stand out in the competition in terms of product innovation. The Fonepad Note 6 deserves to have some flagship hardware under its hood, and we hope to see that happen in the next iteration. The Fonepad Note 6 is priced at 1,399 ringgit. If you are looking for a built-in stylus phablet without paying too much, this device is definitely for you. Otherwise, look elsewhere as you will be able to get LTE and NFC capable phones with just a few hundred ringgits away. We rate the ASUS Fonepad Note 6 at 3 out of 5 stars. That concludes our video review of the ASUS Fonepad Note 6. If you like this review, do give us a thumbs up and leave comments down below. Of course, share this video out to your friends who wants to know more about the ASUS Fonepad Note 6. The text review of the Fonepad Note 6 is also available at klgadgetguy.com for reading pleasure. Subscribe to us and follow us on social media networks such as Facebook and Twitter at klgadgetguy. I'm Warren signing off, and this is the ASUS Fonepad Note 6. That's it for now.